Arbitrum in 2025 Beginner's Guide, Crypto Education Made Simple. Guys, I really like these videos because not only do I get to learn, but you guys get to learn with me, so we get to learn together. Really like these types of videos. Going to be doing more of them. If you guys like these videos, make sure to like, subscribe, and follow me on the channel. Follow me inside of the Taylor's Code to see what I do with crypto and my businesses on the day-to-day. With that being said, let's get into the video.
Arbitrum is a Layer 2 scaling solution for the Ethereum blockchain. In simple terms, it is a solution that complements Ethereum by handling transactions off-chain, making
I really like the way he's saying Ethereum,
them faster and cheaper without sacrificing the security that Ethereum offers.
Ethereum.
Ethereum is one of the most popular blockchains, known for its smart contracts and decentralized apps. However, it's often criticized for its high gas fees and slow transaction speeds, especially when the network is busy.
I will say this is one of the things I do not like about Ethereum. One of the main problems I have with it is the high gas fees and the slow transaction speeds. If you guys have been trading cryptocurrency for a while, you would know this is one of the downsides of Ethereum. So interested in hearing more about this.
Arbitrum aims to fix the
And also, I just wanted to clear up why I'm watching this video is because I've seen Arbitrum on all the exchanges, all on the crypto wallets, and I wanted to understand more about it and how it's being used and what type of investment, it could have inside of the crypto community. So I want to just educate myself further around this technology.
these issues by processing most transactions off of the Ethereum main chain while still relying on Ethereum for final security. Arbitrum uses a technology called optimistic rollups. Let's break that down. Rollups are a method where hundreds or thousands of transactions are bundled together and then submitted to Ethereum as a single transaction. This greatly reduces congestion on the Ethereum mainnet. Optimistic means that Arbitrum assumes transactions are valid by default and only checks them if someone challenges them. This keeps the system fast and efficient. Here's how the process looks. A user makes a transaction on Arbitrum. The transaction is processed off of Ethereum. Later, a batch of transactions is posted to Ethereum for finalization. If no one disputes the transactions within a certain time frame, they are considered final.
Okay, so that actually makes sense. So it's sending a bunch of transactions all at once. So you might make a transaction on the Arbitrum network. It doesn't exactly send that through immediately. What it does is bunching them all together. Like I said, it rolls them up. There might be 100 transactions, there might be 1,000. I don't know how exactly it works. But the transaction is then processed in Ethereum, and then later it's processed through a batch with all the other transactions that came through probably around the same time frame. And then that's posted to Ethereum and finalized. And what it's saying, if nobody disputes those transactions, then it'll just send it off. If there's a dispute, then they probably have to go through that batch, take a look through it. We'll learn more here.
This design drastically lowers costs and speeds up operations compared to doing everything directly on Ethereum. Here are some key features of Arbitrum. Lower fees. Because many transactions are bundled together, users pay significantly less in gas fees compared to using Ethereum directly. Faster transactions. Processing transactions off-chain allows for quicker confirmation times. Security. Since Arbitrum ultimately relies on Ethereum's mainnet for security, users get the same strong protection as they would on Ethereum. Compatibility. Developers can easily move their Ethereum-based dApps to Arbitrum without making major changes to their code. This is because Arbitrum is fully compatible with the Ethereum virtual machine.
That's why you've been seeing it more and more.
Arbitrum is working towards further decentralizing its network governance through its token, ARB. ARB is the...
This is what I've been seeing the most, is the coin ARB, and transferring out of different exchanges now. It's becoming more and more popular just because of the low gas fees.
Native governance token of the Arbitrum network. It plays an important role in how the Arbitrum ecosystem is run and developed. The token has several key functions such as governance. Holders can propose and vote on important decisions about the future of Arbitrum, including upgrades, funding initiatives, and changes to the network's rules.
I like that.
Ecosystem funding. Through the Arbitrum DAO, ARB holders help control a large treasury of Arbitrum tokens, which can be used to fund new projects, grant programs, and community incentives. Decentralization. The ARB token shifts power away from a central team and gives it to the community, making Arbitrum a more decentralized and community-led network. Having a governance token aligns with the broader crypto trend of giving users more say in how networks are run, rather than leaving all decisions to a central team. Arbitrum plays a key role in helping Ethereum scale and reach mainstream adoption. Here's how. Scalability. Arbitrum processes transactions off-chain, significantly reducing congestion on Ethereum and allowing the network to handle far more users and activity.
Okay.
Lower costs. By bundling transactions and using efficient roll-up technology, Arbitrum dramatically reduces gas fees compared to using Ethereum directly.
All right, so I guess this is where the main technology in Arbitrum is really coming in. It's processing these transactions off chain, which is going to reduce the congestion on the Ethereum network, which is kind of slow. You send transactions, it might take 5 to 10 minutes sometimes on the Ethereum network, faster than Bitcoin, but slower than other networks. And also lowering the cost. So, we talked about the gas fees on Ethereum. They could be high sometimes, especially when there is congestion on the chain. So that with the bundling technology that they're coming up with here, I could see why it would do lower costs because they're actually sending lower amounts of transactions, but they're just bundling the transactions together. So ultimately, you get cheaper gas fees.
Faster transactions. Transactions on Arbitrum are confirmed more quickly, making it ideal for fast-moving applications like DeFi trading or blockchain games. Maintains Ethereum's security. While scaling and improving performance, Arbitrum still relies on Ethereum's mainnet for security and final settlement, ensuring trust and reliability. Developer and user adoption. Many top DeFi protocols, NFT platforms, and blockchain games have already launched on Arbitrum, offering users a smoother and more affordable experience without leaving the Ethereum ecosystem. Arbitrum continues to evolve. The team behind Arbitrum, Off-Chain Labs, has released improvements like Arbitrum Nitro, an upgrade that makes the platform even faster, cheaper, and more developer-friendly. Moreover, Arbitrum is expanding its ecosystem with different chains such as Arbitrum One, which is the main chain for general dApp activity. Arbitrum Nova, a chain optimized for ultra-low-cost transactions, which is ideal for gaming and social apps. The Arbitrum ecosystem is growing rapidly, and its focus on innovation suggests it will play a major part in the future of Ethereum scaling solutions.
Gotcha.
Arbitrum is a game-changing project for anyone interested in using Ethereum without the high fees and slow speeds. By using optimistic rollups, offering lower costs, and maintaining security, Arbitrum provides a practical solution to some of Ethereum's biggest challenges. Whether you're a developer building apps, a DeFi user, or simply exploring crypto for the first time, understanding Arbitrum is a great step towards making sense of the evolving blockchain world. That is all for today's video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will see you in the next one.
All right, guys, great video there from Web3 Essentials. I learned a lot about what Arbitrum is actually doing on the back end. And, when I actually see Arbitrum out there now, I have an understanding of what it's doing from a technology perspective and how it's working on the Ethereum network. So that's why I like making these videos, guys, get a little education for myself. But also, if you guys are watching, if you have any questions, please drop them in the chat below. I'll do my best to answer them. And we'll, put out suggestions of what you guys want to see me watch, and we'll watch it, we'll talk about it, and we'll have a little conversation in other videos on our live streams and things like that. All right, that's all for today, guys. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe to this video, and we'll be back for another one. Peace.